Hello, hello. This is Suzanne Knabe-Nicol from Police Science Doctor with your weekly dose of police science snippets. I'm not in my usual place today. I've got family over and we're in somebody's holiday home, basically. So police science snippets are 3 bits of information that I've extracted from articles that have been published in the fields of police science, investigative psychology, criminology, forensic science, and things like that, that I'm hoping might be useful to you. It's not very easy to find practical bits and practical snippets, but I do my best to try and get these to you every week. So I'm hoping that the connection is good enough here. So the first snippet for today is about domestic violence and healthy relationships. A study found that empathetic family members and friends, achievements through school and sports, and gaining knowledge about domestic violence and healthy relationships, often through social media, enabled many youngsters who had lived in a household with DV to distinguish the difference between healthy relationships and DV. Because obviously when you grow up in an environment where DV is a daily occurrence, then you might think that's normal. But it turns out that these support mechanisms that I've just read out, they can actually help to let them understand what are healthy relationships and what aren't. The second snippet for this week is about alcohol and youth violence. So youth who consume more alcohol at earlier ages and engage in more alcohol use over time are more likely to engage in violence. It's not very surprising, but sometimes it's good to have this confirmed in writing. And the third snippet for today is about ground rules in child interviews. So it's specifically trained officers that interview children forensically for the police, for example, and they talk about ground rules in the beginning, which to my knowledge include things like, what's the difference between lying and telling the truth? And, we only want to hear the truth. If you don't know something, then say that you don't know. Don't try to give me an answer just because you think I want one, and things like that. So the snippet is that children show richer recall with open-ended questions and also display greater resistance to suggestive questions when they are provided with ground rules during the interview. These results demonstrate the importance of ground rules for obtaining reliable statements from children during investigative interviews. So these are the snippets for today. I did manage to get those done without anyone coming through the background. I hope the connection was okay, and I'll see you again next week with the next dose of police science snippets. Thank you and bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. I hope you found this content useful. You can get access to each episode's transcript with key learning points, timestamps and references if you get yourself onto my mailing list. Just go to the main website on policesciencedoctor.com, and on the bottom of each page you will find a sign-up form for notifications of new content. Just enter your first name, your preferred email address and the type of organization you work for. You will not get any spam. This is just for me to let you know about new content and for you to get access to all the transcripts.